Hi students, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. I am Shankar Ganesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, Don Bosco College, Kottayam. I am delighted to present a lecture on the topic Network Software, which comes under the subject Computer Networks and Security. This lecture is meant for Semester 3 BCA course of Kerala University. In the previous lecture, we have discussed interfacing devices. Now let's discuss Ethernet. Ethernet is a widely deployed LAN technology. It was standardized in IEEE 802.3 in 1980. Ethernet shares media. Network which uses shared media has high probability of data collision. Ethernet uses carrier sense multi-access bar collision detection, that is CSMA bar CD technology, to detect collisions. On the occurrence of collision in Ethernet, all it hosts roll back, wait for some random amount of time and then retransmit the data. Ethernet CSMA bar CD technology use ചെയ്ത് കൊളീഷനെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നു. കൊളീഷൻ സംഭവിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഈഥർനെറ്റിൽ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറുകൾ പൂർവ്വസ്ഥിതിയിലാകുകയും കുറച്ച് സമയം വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയും ഡേറ്റയെ റീട്രാൻസ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. Ethernet connector is network interface card equipped with 48 bits MAC address. This helps other Ethernet devices to identify and communicate with remote devices in Ethernet. Traditional Ethernet uses 10 base T specifications. The number 10 depicts 10 Mbps speed, base stands for baseband and T stands for thick Ethernet. 10 base T Ethernet provides transmission speed up to 10 Mbps and uses coaxial cable or Cat5 twisted pair cable with RJ45 connector. Ethernet follows star topology with segment length up to 100 meters. All devices are connected to a hub or switch in a star fashion. Next is fast Ethernet. To encompass need of fast emerging software and hardware technologies, Ethernet extends itself as fast Ethernet. It can run on UTP, optical fiber and wirelessly too. It can provide speed up to 100 Mbps. This standard is named as 100 base T in IEEE 803.2 using Cat5 twisted pair cable. It uses CSMA bar CD technique for wired media sharing among the Ethernet hosts and CSMA bar CA technique for wireless Ethernet LAN. CA stands for collision avoidance. Fast Ethernet on fiber is defined under 100 base FX standard, which provides speed up to 100 Mbps on fiber. Ethernet over fiber can be extended up to 100 meters in half duplex mode and can reach maximum of 2000 meters in full duplex over multi-mode fibers. There are a number of versions of IEEE 802.3 protocol. The most popular ones are: first one, IEEE 802.3. This was the original standard given for 10 base 5. It used a thick single coaxial cable. Here 10 is the maximum throughput, that is 10 Mbps. Base denoted use of baseband transmission and 5 refers to the maximum segment length of 500 meter. Second one, IEEE 802.3a. This gave the standard for thin coax, that is 10 base 2, which is a thinner variety where the segments of coaxial cables are connected by BNC connectors. The 2 refers to the maximum segment length of about 200 meter. Third one, IEEE 802.3i. This gave the standard for twisted pair, that is 10 base T, that uses unshielded twisted pair UTP copper wires as physical layer medium. IEEE 802.3i gave the standard for Ethernet over fiber, that is 10 base F, that uses fiber optic cables as medium of transmission. The figure illustrates the Ethernet frame format. Next, we can discuss Ethernet frame format. First one, preamble. Ethernet frame starts with 7 bytes preamble. This is a pattern of alternative zeros and ones which indicates starting of the frame and allows sender and receiver to establish bit synchronization. Second one, start of frame delimiter. This is a 1 byte field. SFD indicates that upcoming bits are starting of the frame, which is the destination address. Sometimes SFD is considered the part of pre. This is the reason preamble is described as 8 bytes in many places. Third one, destination address. This is 6 byte field which contains the MAC address of machine. Fourth one, source address. This is a 6 byte field which contains the MAC address of source machine. As source address is always an individual address, the least significant bit of first byte is always 0. Fifth one, length. Length is a 2 byte field which indicates the length of entire Ethernet frame. This 16 bit field can hold the length value between 0 to 65,534. Sixth one, data. This is the place where actual data is inserted, also known as payload. Both IP header and data will be inserted here if Internet protocol is used over Ethernet. The maximum data present may be as long as 1500 bytes. Seventh one, cyclic redundancy check, CRC. CRC is 4 byte field. This field contains a 32 bit hash code of data which is generated over the destination address, source address, length and data field. If the checksum computed by destination is not the same as sent checksum value, data received is corrupted. Next, we can discuss the working of Ethernet. When communicating over a data network, the Ethernet system divides the data into a set of frames. These frames have a specific format and each one contains the source and destination addresses. നെറ്റ്വർക്കിൽ കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഈഥർനെറ്റ് സിസ്റ്റം ഡേറ്റയെ പല ഫ്രെയിംസായി ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുകയും ഓരോ ഫ്രെയിമിനും ഒരു പ്രത്യേക ഫോർമാറ്റും സോഴ്സ് അഡ്രസ്സും ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ അഡ്രസ്സും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. The frame also contains information for error checking so that any data that is corrupted can be detected. If errors are detected, then typically the higher layers of the protocol stack for the system will discard the data and request a retransmission. Ethernet adopts the OSI model for its protocol stack. With this, Ethernet itself provides services up to layer 3, the data link layer. Ethernet network topologies. There are several network topologies that can be used for Ethernet communications. The actual form used will depend upon the requirements. First one, point to point. This is the simplest configuration as only 2 network units are used. In this simple structure, the cable is known as the network link. Links of this nature are used to transport data from one place to another, and where it is convenient to use Ethernet as the transport mechanism. Second one, coaxial bus. The systems used a coaxial cable where the network units were located along the length of the cable. The segment lengths were limited to a maximum of 500 meters. Third one, star network. This type of Ethernet network has been the dominant topology. It consists of a central network unit which may be what is termed a multi-port repeater or hub or a network switch. In this lecture, we have discussed Ethernet and its frame format. Hope all of you have understood the lecture. Thank you.